Hi crafty friends, I'm back and today I'm showing you this really fun technique with the adhesive sheets from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L, and they have these really simple instructions on the back. All you have to do is peel it and place it on your paper. So I'm going to show you one technique here, and then I'm going to show you another technique with it later. So I'm just placing this on some of my white cardstock and just rubbing it down really nice and good, because what it's going to do is transfer that adhesive onto the white cardstock. So just peeling that one strip off, that helps you just place it well and rubbing it on really nicely. And then finding a corner here where I can peel off the backing, and you'll kind of see here, you can see in the light, there's still adhesive on there. So it's a perfect square. They're 4x6 size, so I figured that'd be perfect for me to use for a card base, for an A2 card base cover once I trim it down. So here I just have strips. This is a great way to use up some scraps you have in the craft room. I have some scrap paper that I did trim this down to be strips, and I didn't really care about the sizing too much, and I'm just forming a pattern with them, and just keep on going through and just making sure I rub on the paper onto the adhesive sheet nice and good so that it stays well, and getting this really nifty pattern. I really love these blues and pinks, and there's a bigger piece, a nice thick pink one, and then I kind of ran out here, so I'm just trimming the backing. And I'm going to use a little bit for the corner, and I have to trim this anyway in order to run it through my die cutting machine, but there we go, just place that little itty bitty piece in the corner there. And then here I'm just trimming these sides also as well, and now I have this really nice pattern. It looks really cool, and I'm going to use the largest A2 card sentiment die from Emily Moore Designs from our card sentiment die pack. So I'm just going to run this through our die cutting machine. I have this is Big Shot here, and I'm going to run this through twice because this is going to be a little bit thicker since I do have the two pieces of paper on there basically, but it came out really nicely. So look at that, isn't that beautiful? And you just kind of made that with, you know, and I left the little piece fell off, but that's okay. I think it looks fine. So that looks really cool though. So I'm going to grab an A2 sized card base here, and I have the light blue in our Emily Moore Designs A2 paper pack, and I have my scoreboard here from Dress My Craft, and I like to use it to fold because I have that corner edge to fold my A2 card. And look how beautiful this looks. I think that looks so pretty, and the stitching detail on the side really adds something to it. So here I'm going to work on my sentiment. I have this ink color is called Rosy Cheeks from Simon Hurley, and it's a nice dusty pink, and I feel like it matches my pink checkers pretty well. And then I have these word dies from scrapbook.com, and it comes with two dies, so there's the actual letters, and then there's the outline of the words. So I'm just making sure I have enough pink on my paper here to cover up the words, because I'd like it to match the front of my card. And then I'm going to, before I die cut this out, I'm going to use another adhesive sheet here. So I'm peeling the backing off, and I'm put this on the back of my cardstock. So for this one, I'm going to just same process, just like rub it on, but now instead of peeling that backing off right now, I'm going to die cut out this word feel better. And this die cut's nice because it comes in one, but then the actual words will be separated, or the letters will be separated. So here we go. And then you can see these all form into like stickers. So you can peel the backing right off, and it doesn't stick at all to your die. These sheets are made to work with your die cutting machine. And then now I'm just cutting the background out with some vellum. And this is a great way to use like the stickers with the vellum, because then you don't have to worry about any glue at all getting onto your vellum pieces, and that's going to look really well against my pattern paper. So here I'm just going to remove all my letters, and then I'm going to place them. I'm going to make sure I have them placed well first, and then I'm going to peel the backing off here. I'm going to show you how to do one. I don't really need the tweezers, I realized, because it's so easy to peel that backing off. So just lining up my letters, making sure they all look right, and just kind of using my tweezers to help guide me with the letters and just getting out any miscellaneous pieces that I need. So just, again, going through and peeling all the backings off of my letters here. And because this is on vellum, you're not going to have any glue residue or anything. I think this is such a nice solution to this. Look at how beautiful that looks. And then, yeah, no residue. So now we can place this on the front of our card. And now, in order to continue to not show the vellum, I have these micro dots from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. And they're the perfect size for these letters, and I'm just kind of placing them in spots where I know they're not going to be seen, and also so that it's pretty evenly popped up. And then I'm going to go through and just tape my card base onto, or my card cover onto my card base here. And what's nice about the tape runner I'm using is that it's not super sticky, so I kind of place it down here, and then I realize I'm like, oh, it's a little crooked, so I'm just gonna peel it up. So just don't press it down too hard, and then you'll have the chance to readjust it if you need to. So now that looks good to me, so I'm just gonna press it down. There we go, looks great. And now I'm just going to get the backings off my little micro dots here. And again, the backings of Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L's tape and foam tape and everything is so easy to get off that you don't really need your tweezers. I usually use them for other tapes and whatnot, but you don't need them for this brand. It just works so beautifully. So just going to peel all those off, and you can't see any of those, which is great. So I wanted to originally put this in the center, but then I was like, let's play around with it. I kind of like it in the corner, maybe this way, but I decided this corner here because of the diagonal stripes going toward the words, and I felt like it kind of drew your eye that way. So just gonna now press that down since I've committed to that. And I think that looks awesome. So we have this really beautiful busy background, and then our awesome letters that we made into stickers. And that's how you use those adhesive sheets 2 ways. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.